Hey everybody, Steve here, and let's take a look at all the stories we're following from the AFR News Desk for June 21st, 2016. Alright guys, so not a lot of news going on this week in the sports board game world, but I do have some exciting news that I want to break right here tonight on the show, and that is an early release that's coming out from PLAAY.com. Now, I had got word that it was going to be released either tomorrow or Thursday, but it actually is available right now, and that is their 1970s Stars set for Red, White, and Blue Racing. Now, as well as the news about it coming out early, I also have a sneak peek at what is undeniably the best card that has ever been created for this set, and that is Richard Petty's Plymouth Roadrunner from the set. As you can see, he has all of the qualities. 4 of them are starred, both of the brake ratings and a 5 gas pedal rating. So this is a car that is going to win a lot of races on your tabletop alongside all of the other 70s stars. So again, this set is available right now. You can head over to the PLAAY.com site to get that full color set delivered to you just in time for the 4th of July weekend. In other PLAAY.com news, the English Premier League set is going to be released next week to coincide with their newsletter release coming out on Monday. Now, if you haven't subscribed to the PLAAY.com newsletter, I will put links down here below. It's absolutely free, and once a month, you'll get a newsletter delivered to your email inbox. It always has lots of great articles about what's coming up at PLAAY.com and always is filled with lots of free downloads. So be sure to head on over to the PLAAY.com site to subscribe to that newsletter before the next one comes out on Monday. Over on Kickstarter, just a couple of projects to highlight. First up, the Championship Formula Racing has now reached its goal. It had a sudden surge in funding today, went over $2,000 to hit their $15,000 goal. So now with about 25 hours left as I'm recording this, and with an end date tomorrow, June 22nd, that game will be funded, so if you're interested in it, be sure to check out the Kickstarter link to that campaign. And then also, the Hat Trick Players expansion has relaunched with a much smaller funding goal than last time, and already today they are about halfway to their funding goal. Again, both of those Kickstarter links will be posted down below. Now let's take a look at new releases. Just one new release to highlight this week, and that is the TV Pro Wrestling Expansion Set 3 from Downey Games. Like all of their other games, this is available both as an ebook and as a printed set. And now it's time for channel updates. Alright, so a new format here for the news. I'm actually recording directly off my computer, and I'm actually kind of happy with how easy it is to do this. I can record right into iMovie. I apologize for the sound quality. I will be getting a new microphone for my computer soon, so that should improve. But in the meantime, it's going to be faster for me to put out videos recording directly this way, and then I can use my other camera. I'm not sure why I wanted to point to it, but it's off to the side here. I can use that for close-up shots when I do live broadcasts. So, the live broadcasts have been going really well. I've had a lot of success with those. Thank you to everybody who has tuned in. I've done a few playthroughs on those, and I think that I have all the technical aspects and hiccups worked out. And for everybody who has been following those, you'll know that tonight there's going to be a special Question of the Week contest. And in celebration of going over the 1,000 mark in subscribers, and actually just today I hit 1,008, so it's continuing to grow, I'm going to be giving away my old copy of Second Season Football as it was produced by Replay Games. So I've had this for quite some time. It was the first version of Second Season that I had, but I am going to be parting with it as I no longer use it. With the most recent version of Second Season that came out from PLAAY.com, I now exclusively use the charts and boards and everything for that. So, as all question of the week contests have worked in the past, just a couple of simple rules. First off, make sure that you're a subscriber to the channel. Leave a like for this video, and then in the comments below, leave your answer to the question of the week. And this is going to be a 2-week contest because the show is actually going to not be on the air next week. My family and I are going on vacation. So the next show will be going up on July 5th when we return. So you'll have 2 weeks to get your comments in, and I'll randomly draw one of the comments as well as adding in bonus entries from the past couple of live shows for everyone who tuned into those. And so the question of the week that I have is, what would you say is your most prized game possession that you have right now? And it could either be prized possession because of how much it's worth, maybe it's something that's out of print, or just prized possession just because of a sentimental value that you have to that item. So as for myself, I've managed to put a small collection of games together in the small time that I've been into board gaming. I really got into board gaming about 10 years ago and slowly have built up my collection. So as for my most prized possession, actually no one item really jumps out. I do have a few games that are now out of print, or they're first editions of games that are no longer available. Actually, the very first game that I watched from a video review, and the review inspired me to go out and purchase it, is Pillars of the Earth. And that is a game that is very hard to pick up now, and so I'm really happy that I still have that on my shelf. It was my first introduction to worker placement games, still on a lot of people's top 10 lists. So that game is pretty neat to have on my shelf. I do have kind of a special box for bottom of the ninth, so I got one of the collector's editions that's signed by Daryl Lauder and Mike Mullins, both of the designers. And then this past year at PAX East, I was able to get Chris Kirkman's signature on the box as well. So I'm not sure how many boxes are out there that have all 3 signatures of the people involved in that. And other than that, I have 2 score sheets from History Maker baseball games that I played that I actually got to play against the game designer himself, Keith Avalon. The first 2 years of the Baseball America sets, I just was able to get to the All-Star break, and one year I went to the World Board Game Championships in Pennsylvania, and I met Keith there, and we played out the All-Star game there. And then the next year he was right here in the Boston area for the Fall Pre-Play Classic, and I again was able to make it to the All-Star break for my season and play that year out. So those 2 box scores, definitely a great memory. Just nothing better than playing a game with the actual designer of the game. So those are my most prized possessions. I'm really looking forward to hearing your stories, and to also getting a winner for this contest and giving away this great collector's item here for the replay version of second season football. And I also forgot to mention that this Thursday I will be doing another live show, and I'm actually going to be doing a live review of Stratomatic's new Baseball Daily game. This is an online fantasy baseball game. So I'm going to be going into that, showing you how to create a team, how to draft players, how to sign new players, and then show you a sample of what the box scores look like after a game and all the different ways that you can review your games. So that'll be going on live 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then of course it will be archived, so if you're not able to watch it live, then you'll be able to see it later. Alright everybody, that is all for now. My name is Steve, thank you for watching, and until next time, get out there, have fun, play games, and I'll see you after further review.